I don't know if I've managed to balance this out. I keep leaning to one side. Is it because I've managed to knock the thing, or is this how it's supposed to ride? Hmm. Well, it kind of does a thing. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was sorting out a Epona. Right, is that in my auto build? Set as favorite, sure. Cool. Right, now I need to try and get back to me horse. There we go. Right, we've now got a hover bike. Haha! So now, technically, as long as I don't mind spending the Zonite, I can start clearing up some of the sky areas. Actually, no, now I've just said that out loud. Why aren't I immediately going into the sky and clearing up some of the sky areas? Let's start with here, because there's a gacha machine, and I'm hoping it's got a couple of fans in it. To the skies, indeed. To the skies, indeed. Question is, do I also get myself another can of cider? I'll have to think on that one. I get the sneaking suspicion that I don't actually have this gacha machine doesn't have any fans in it. I'd be right, I'm a dingus. Okay, fine. Minus free zonite. Okay, I'll live with that. Okay. I've not got a faux construct one either. Okay, sure. I think I've already defeated this guy once. I have. Okay, so this is one for the map. Minute, skies. There we go. Well, that was relatively straightforward. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going on a mighty quest to try and find my way to an island in the sky. Materials. I think I've got some large zonite charges left, haven't I? I'm getting the distinct feeling that this may not pay off to my advantage. Come on, you can do it, bike! Come on, we're nearly there. Oh, you've got to be taking the piss, really? I came all this way for a minibus? I have absolutely no idea what happened there. All of a sudden the game just locked me into first person. I thought I was gliding when apparently I wasn't. Oh, if I was smart, I might have marked on the map that there was a Glico there. Gordon Bennett. It's finally autosave will be right there. Yeah. This... Me... Okay. I have two choices. One, I fight the Glico. Oh, I'm going to have to mark the Glico on the map, aren't I? I either fight the Glico and try and beat it, or I don't and I run away like a scared child. I think I might come back to this one. Right, I'm gonna try and do what I did the first time with my first encounter with a Glico, and just try and get the chest before it kills me. Because apparently there's a sage of a will of a sage here somewhere. Let me guess. I can't get in there until I've killed the King Glico. Sod it. I'm gonna live to fight another day. That's locked until it's dead. Fun! I've wasted components and other stuff in a quest to try and get to an island where I can't actually kill the thing. Oh, how my heart sings with joy. Right, tell you what, we are going to go here. I am going to hope that this pool is a hot spring. And then I am going to heal and then try and go after other things in the sky. Go ahead and burn it. Is this pool a hot spring or is it just normal water? Normal water in it. Okay, fine. I'll use some of my resources. There's a fairy there. Scared the fairy off. One over here, though. One over here. I really should remember this at some point. Let's throw a bunch of cores into this thing and get us some fans. Go. Get myself a few more fans. Because they're always useful. Gordon Bennett. Another high up in the sky one, really? What is that dark shape, and should I be deeply, deeply concerned about it? Kinda looks like a dragon, to be honest. And not the Glico kind of dragon. On hoverbike. Need to a higher altitude, and I can do the rest. What the heck was that? What? I'm feeling a bit risky. That is a dragon. Okay. I've got the stamina and I've got Tulin with me. Let's see if we can get to this island. Which contains Korok seeds, apparently. I mean, I've lost my bike. That's now crashed down to the earth quite spectacularly. That also very much reminds me of Breath of the Wild. Not Breath of the Wild, but Skyward Sword. And that is... What the dickens am I looking at? Why is gravity really weird here? I have no idea what is going on. But we found a Korok seed, so I will happily accept it. Where am I? I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or who I am, or... Lightcast Island? Is that where I am? Sure. I am completely lost. Apparently there's also a treasure chest somewhere around here. Low gravity area. Okay. Okay. That's a thing. Outside of a shrine. Sure. Why not? Right, I saw a gateway activatory thing. There it is. I assume, like the forge, this does a thing. Yep. Sometimes fun, sometimes just makes you fall off things a lot. Fair enough. I've just killed a bunch of fish. Fun. We must save the fish by putting them all in our pockets. There we go, hearty bass. Added to the list. There we go, all the fish are saved. Go us. Yeah. What are you? There's two of these, so should I take it that this one is also needed in the opposite direction? Do I use this to... in the shrine? No, apparently not. Okay, I've done that completely wrong. I'm assuming this is the shrine quest. Okay, and why else would it be here? Why are you so focused on the ceiling? Because that's what the beam of light was! The beam of light point to ceiling. I go, oh, ceiling, I must go there. Suppose it could be pointing somewhere else. Oh. Right, that one's pointing to an overhang. Surely that must be the reason. Ooh, I found a treasure chest. Okay, it's not what I was expecting, but cool. Ooh, star fragment. Nice. Well, okay then. If it's like the other two... And this leads me to... an angry thing. Oh. Ooh, a treasure chest. Oh! I found a thing. Okay, I found a piece of gear. Oh, right, there we go. Oh, it is on the dungeon map. I'm just a dingus and missed it. Now where am I? Why did the big wall open? I'm so confused. Oh! Stairs. These must lead somewhere. I saw these on the entrance. There's a ball machine over there as well. And a shrine. Okay then. Did I even need to do that? Okay, whatever. I assume what I did opened a gateway. Otherwise, I would not have been allowed in. Ooh, star fragment, nice. Saves me hunting for some of them. Yes, 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 yes. Bursting gloom. It's dangerous to walk around gloom. Yes, we know. Cool. That's another shrine done. Also, oh, there's a Korok seed there, but I'm also curious to see what's in this ball machine. I'm going to have to start farming up these stupid cores now as well, aren't I? Right, what do we have here? Spring. Mirror! Don't know what that does, okay. Balloon, spring. Hoverstone, okay, fair enough. I've seen that used in creating a drone. Is that everything for this pod machine? Yes. Okay, right, onto the Korok seed. Which is... yeah. You found me. Well, it's a good job I got that shrine first, isn't it? Oops, I've just managed to spoil myself on where the next Korok seed is. Oh, well. There we go. The light dragon. So there's 4 dragons. Okay, right. Well, for once, I'm actually going to use the compendium. Greater Hyrule, light dragon. A spirit has taken the form of this giant dragon, inhabiting the upper reaches of the skies. It is named for its shining golden mane and gleaming scales. It looks divine as it soars through the sky, giving a soft glow, and its presence is comforting somehow. So, what's this one going to do to me if I get too close? Gonna burst me into flames? I mean, we've got Nadra who freezes me, Dinrosh who burns me, Barosh who electrocutes me. I'm not entirely sure what else that this dragon can do. Gravitational field that rips me apart at an atomic level? Or is it going to be, actually, as the description says, and comforting, and I can get close to it without taking any damage, like the Great Windfish? Or the Sky Guardian, or whatever his name was in his Skyward Sword. Should probably delete these seeds off the map as well. Right. What was that? I don't remember what... Oh... No, that's sorted. Okay, right. Where am I going then? So, there's a boss there, there's a couple of things there, and there's a couple of things there. Question is, are these at a higher or lower level than I am? That looks like it's at a lower level. I may have accidentally replaced the Great Eagle bow with a picture of a Soldier Construct free. Oh, there you go. Well, I've got plenty of stamina, so as long as the anti-gravity holds, I should, in theory, make it to this island. There we go. Old map. Of course it's an old map. Fair enough. Right. Way up in the north of the depths, apparently. And of course there's a Korok seed up here as well. Whoa, that's another Korok. Right, over there is apparently another thing. You know what, for a minute there I thought I was literally over Hyrule Castle. Thinking maybe I could get into the castle from here, but I don't think... No, wait, that's Death Mountain. Holy smokes, that might be Hyrule Castle. I might be able to get to into Hyrule Castle from the top of this island. Do I want to get into Hyrule Castle this early in the game? Probably not, actually. Ooh, there's a flying machine here. Right, okay. First things first. Let's find out what this dude is. A flux construct. I suddenly realise why there's a flying machine here. There's a shrine, isn't there? And it's going to require me to make some progress. Right, okay. Tell you what we're going to do then. Given the time and the fact I'm up early tomorrow. We're going to save the game. And we're going to continue this next time. And there we go. I missed how many Korok seeds I've got there. Oh, there we go. No, I didn't. 267 Korok seeds. 3 orbs of light, so we could get another heart container. Some shrines done, but 200 and something Korok seeds done. But there we go. Gordon Bennett. Right, so. Oh, this is entertaining, isn't it? And my hair's a mess, but whatever. It's because it's so bleeding warm. Right, so we've got some more Korok seeds. We've done some more sub-stories. We've got a couple of shrines. We've unlocked the the first of the Great Fairies. Upgraded a bunch of as much of our armor as we could possibly do. Mainly our main armor. I'm not worrying about the Link's Awakening stuff just yet. That'll have to come in time. We've explored a bit more of the map. We've done a lot of Korok seeds. We've also got ourselves a hover bike, and we have started exploring the sky a bit more. And I'm also getting some photos of the constructs, which we kind of need. Oh, there we go. We've also met our first King Glico, who is basically a Hydra of fire, lightning, and ice. Oh, joy of joys. I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to defeat that. With the Lynels, I kind of have an idea. The Glicos? I really don't know what I'm going to do with them. Maybe I'll look up a guide. Maybe I'll have to look up a guide on how to kill the King Glico. With the other ones, I can kind of get my head around, oh, well, I'll have just the elemental defenses, but with them, 3 different defenses? Mostly just slow motion, shoot it in the head. Right, so basically, I just need a stronger bow. Okay, Lynel bows it is, I think. Maybe we'll come back to the King Glico later. Maybe much later when we've got some stronger armor and I've got a lot of defense buffs. I get the feeling King Glicos are going to be basically one of those big bad bosses that I basically need every tool at my disposal to try and get through, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're really simple once you work the strategy. Either way, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate if you hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, well, you can find me right back here on not Tuesday. I've got an orchestra rehearsal, so you will find me right back here on Thursday at 7 o'clock UK time as we continue our journey into the world of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And hey, if you've missed any of our journey into this game so far, if you've missed any of our runs whatsoever, you can find all of these games, well, all of this game, uploaded to the YouTube archive, which is linked in the panels down below, which also contains our full playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. All of the game, all 100%, every Korok seed, every DLC, every compendium item, everything. All done and dusted, and yes, my friends, we are doing exactly the same with this game. Breath of the Wild took 6 months. This is probably going to take me 12 months, if I'm perfectly honest about it. If I do it in any quicker time, I will be honestly amazed of just the sheer amount of things that I'm going to have to try and get through. Not just collecting, I'm going to have to defeat mini-bosses. Every mini-boss, including the King Glico. Oh, joy of joys! Oh, and the Phantom Ganons. Ugh. And the mini-bosses in the Underworld, which I've not encountered yet, so that's going to be fun, because the Underworld is not a particularly pleasant place to be. The game treats them as a hard mini-boss. Fun. Oh, well, it is what it is. So, until I pass... No, hold on, I'm missing something. Of course. A thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archive. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've travelled through the world of this amazing game. And most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me on the channel. It means the world. It always will do. It always does. Now, let's see if we have enough multiple King Glicos. Oh! Oh, goody. Oh, goody, goody. I'm not looking forward to that. I think I've just found my trial of the sword. Oh, well, we'll figure it out together, as always. So, with that said and done, there's not enough for it to pay the good vibes forward, so, you know what, I'll just call it here. So, with all that, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are, and as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time.